Discord.exe.
Fix your stuff, Kaji. Fix your stuff.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm very sorry to ask you to do that again, but do you mind introducing yourself one more time, DK?
Okay, but I'm gonna do it longer this time. Alright. A sincerely wonderful good morning, evening, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. My name is Decaf Invindia. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a hobby voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both those things during the stream. My pronouns are he, they, and I'm joining Kaji-sensei for his birthday stream. So everyone, again, wish Kaji-sensei happy birthday.
Happy Warm Evacuation Day!
Happy birthday! Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Warm evacuation?
I did, yes.
Okay, and Rika, it looks like you're up next.
I'm gonna say this so fast. Okay,
All right.
Japanese VTuber. I like to draw, play games. Right now, I'm gonna be being a wife and an old lady and a clerk.
Yep.
I'm gonna be so many different people today, and I'm so excited.
All at the same time.
Celebrate his birthday today. Kaji, happy birthday!
Thank you. Excited to be able to share it with everybody here.
It's your birthday. Hey,
Yep.
hey,
Kaji,
it's your birthday.
It's your birthday.
Yeah.
I guess that means I'm next. Hello.
Yes, it does.
My name is Scoodles, and you can tell I'm showing my true colors today. Look at me, I'm a grandma lady. It's exactly what I am, and I am I'm also gonna be a wife and an old lady.
We'll be old ladies together.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and 10, would you like to introduce yourself?
11.
Hello, I'm 10. I'm an Australian VTuber. I like to play games in Japanese, and also just play video games and stuff. Though I haven't streamed in maybe over a month. Just taking a break at the moment. Yeah, and tonight I will be a priest and a retiree in the second story.
Yeah. 10 does some really awesome voice acting collabs himself when he does stream. And actually, for those who follow my teaching content, 10 and I go back a bit because he was one of the students in the original series of streams I did a long way back. Is how we first met each other, I think, right?
True, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so. Alright. And Tundra, you're up.
I'm Tundra. I used to stream. I barely ever do anymore. I sing, and I make visual novels, and I read visual novels, and I do some voice acting, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
According to
I had my first audition in 3.5 years, 2 days ago, so.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so there's that. Happy birthday, Kachi.
Thank you. Okay, so if there's anybody in chat who isn't on stream, if you could just let us know how the balance is sounding here. If anybody needs to be turned up or anything, that'd be helpful.
Turn up.
Turn up.
That's a joke.
Turn it up.
Turn up.
Yeah, so the plan for tonight is we've got 2 stories picked out, conveniently, both about, newborn boys. Exactly. I figured, there's a whole bunch of things we could do, but I'd try to keep it on theme for tonight. Getting started here, we're going to be doing a story called Jugemu, which that's probably the most famous redeem we have on this channel. And so you're getting to hear not just me say it this time, but several other people. Scoot just redeemed for us. Want to hear it? Do we want to do as slow as possible, or should we put some feeling in it, like, say, angry mom at the end of the story kind of a thing, give a bit of what's to come?
I don't like saying your full name.
Uh-huh.
You're in trouble.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, if I go by my middle name, so when I hear my first name come out, it's like, okay.
Yeah, and still here in everyone's hearts.
Yep. And I hear Scoot tapping out a rhythm. I'll go with that.
Ooh,
Should I continue?
Yeah.
Shall I compare thee to Summer's Day?
Hark, what light through window breaks? It is my wife through the sun.
Oh, what the?
Okay, so. Jugemu Jugemu, Gokō-no Surikire, Kaijarisuigyo-no, Suigyōmatsu, Unraimatsu, Fūraimatsu, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro, Yaburakōji-no Burakōji, Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan, Shūringan-no Gūrindai, Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no, Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke. I kind of got that 80s anime monster voice going. It's like, you know, we're just going to roll with that.
Gotta call Ultraman.
Darkfire, thanks for the happy birthday. Okay, but yeah, so Jugemu though is a classic story about you know, the dilemma that every new parent faces here of what do we name this new thing that's sitting in front of us? Yeah,
It wasn't that hard.
yeah, the DLC needs a name.
DLC is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's additional content, right?
I can't figure out what it was.
So, yeah, it's a bit of where do we go from here? I'm trying to think of how much I should explain now and how much I should recap after the story. I think I'll explain some of the key points afterward, so we're not interrupting the flow of things. But yeah. Now Sky, thank you very much for the happy birthday.
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden?
And Monkey, it's good to see you too.
Monkey. Why?
Monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey's here.
Yep.
Monkey
Okay,
got moderated.
I just wanna say, before he turned 18, he didn't say that. He thought it was a bad word, right? And then afterwards, he's been on a rampage.
A rampage. You shouldn't.
That's like the only
told
word
him
he
that
says.
it is a bad word.
It's the word he enters with.
I mean, it's
Not a bad
I guess it's not a terribly bad word, but at the same time, I do try and keep my chat about, you know, Bob Ross level. So,
What a conversation starter.
yeah. So it's
just
nothing
gonna say
personal. We
sorry
might
in
delete that
advance.
message. Just yeah.
Uh-oh.
Also, yes, Navark, I'm Orb.
Orb.
I'm Orb.
I'm gonna go get water.
And Sakana, thank you very much. It's good to see you too.
But...
This is Sakana, so it's more like Sakana, 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 Sakana o taberu to.
That's the one I know.
頭が良くなるとか。
Yeah. No, we have Tia sing that one about once or twice a stream, so it's gotten to the point she's actually added a fish emote, fish version of the fish emote for herself for it. So.
The way it's going, like it's doing the fish. It's doing the fish mouth thing.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that she actually has a fish model that she broke out once or twice, but it kind of broke stream, so I'm not sure how much we're gonna see of it going forward. But
It
Wait,
was before the upgrade, so she should probably do it again.
What could possibly go wrong?
it literally crashed
Oh,
OBS on her. She had to
famous
restart
last
stream.
Famous last words.
Both
Do
when she
this.
turned it on
I'm
and when
ready.
she turned it back off.
Yeah.
It's just cursed all over.
Let me know if you want me to crash your stream, because I have a way to do it.
Okay, so getting started here with Jugemu. In Japanese, I will be doing the narrator in Hachigoro. Rika will be playing the wife. Ten will be playing the priest. And then on the English side, Tundra is going to be doing the narration. Hachigoro will be played by Decaf. Scoot will be doing the wife, and Tundra will be coming
I'll be
back
doing
in
the
as
what
the
now?
priest.
You'll be
The
doing
wife,
their
the
wife?
mother.
You'll be doing the what? Wait, I'm the wife.
I get it now.
Hey yo.
Rare Sensei slow moment there.
Oh that was funny.
Sorry, I'm about to get busy.
Hey,
Doing your mom, of course, but sorry.
Oh, the classic Yo Mama joke.
Say hi to your mother for me.
Yep. And like, oops. Okay. So, with that, the format here when we do these collabs is we'll have the Japanese go first, and we'll do the English for the parallel part there, and then continue along. So it's going to be back and forth, and we try to keep it balanced there so that, you know, nobody's bored too much because they don't get the Japanese here. So with that said, hope everybody enjoys it. We've got most redeems turned off for right now. If we do see any, we'll capture them between things. Understand, because of the nature of things, we're not going to be reacting to chat quite as much in real time here.
And before you're immediately going to have to go through this spiel again.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so everybody set?
All set.
I'm screwed.
Yes.
All right. Well then, let's go ahead and get started here. So, 古今東西
Oh,
いろんな感じ
oh my god.
Oh, hey, I think we just got, wow, got right from Tia. Oh, wow, Tia, thank you so much.
Hey, Tia Dragon.
Speak of the devil. Great seeing you here, Tia. I hope you're doing well. You chose literally the perfect moment, because we literally had just spoken the first words, so beautiful, great reason to stop. Oh, so welcome everybody. My name is Kaji-sensei. I teach Japanese and occasionally do other things like play bass, paint miniatures, and things like that. But, you know, at heart, I love storytelling. And so, for my birthday, we decided to go ahead and do a Rakugo collab in English and Japanese with some friends here. And, no, it's really great to be able to share it with everybody. Thank you very much, Tia. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yeah. So, like I said, we're literally just about to start here. I'm guessing, Tundra, this is why you were saying we're getting ready to have to say the whole thing all over again, wasn't it?
It is exactly right.
Foreshadowing.
Whoa.
Foreshadowing came through.
Nice. Matty, it's good to see you. Okay, so for that matter, since we have a whole bunch of people who missed the introduction, you know, we'll go ahead and do a round of introductions after I get this speech, and then we'll go ahead and hop back into doing the story here from the start. Tia, would you like to come in and do the narrator on this one? We can go ahead and add you if you'd like. I know you really love this sort of stuff. But yes, so what we're doing here is called Rakugo. It's a form of traditional Japanese storytelling. It's kind of a cross between a one-man play and, you know, your classic medieval morality tale with a very humorous twist to it. Gotta get some food, but be listening. You can absolutely join next time, Tia. But yeah, so traditionally Rakugo would be one person telling the story and doing all of the parts. You know, we decided it'd be a little more fun to go ahead and distribute the parts to some friends here. And yes, we can absolutely do that, Tia. And Tundra, if you could send it to her, that'd be great.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. And Blooms, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. But yeah, normally this would be one person in performing all the parts with various inflections and things like that. But we decided to have some fun, get some friends involved, and so we're distributing the parts among each other here. We do the Japanese first and then the English, because yeah, we want people to be able to appreciate both bits of it there. And, you know, I just have a lot of fun translating these stories, honestly. And yeah, so that's about got it for the high-level introduction here. Let's go ahead and do our introductions, and then we'll introduce the specific story we're starting with. We're doing two tonight. So, Decaf, would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Sure. So, my name is Decaf Nvidia. I'm a video game streamer who's going to be voice acting here in Kaji's stream. I'll be playing Hachigoro for Jugemu, and then the retiree for, oh, actually I forgot the name. Kahone. Yeah. So welcome into all of Tia's raiders. Again, say happy birthday to Kaji-sensei. If you haven't already. But yeah, I'll hand it off to everyone else.
Okay. And so next up we have Rika.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. I'm a Japanese Tennikitor VTuber, and I like to sing, draw, and play games. And I'm so excited to read Jugemu for the first time.
Oh, for the first
as
time,
well
nice.
as all of it. Yeah, I've never read it before. I just know the
Nice.
yeah. And I'm very excited to celebrate Kaji's birthday. Let's go.
Well, thank you very much. It's glad to have you all here. Next up, we have Scoodles.
Hello, my name is Scoot. I am a colorful cat girl gremlin of a VTuber who plays a variety of different games, and today I am here with the Takoyaki-sensei himself, who I always put on my head and call Hat-sensei. Hello. He's also my teacher. I am starting to learn. Not quite there yet, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, we do Japanese lessons every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern U.S. time for a few hours with Scoodles here, so if anybody is interested in learning Japanese, that's a great way to get in and get started with stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
and...
Kaji always has like fun facts and stories about like everything. And so it's always like a fun time.
Oh, thank you very much, Rika. Okay. Next up, we have 10.
Hi, I'm 10. I'm an Australian VTuber. I like to study Japanese by playing video games. I'll be doing Japanese voices or for the priest, neighborhood children, and the retiree.
Yeah. Okay. And Tundra. Most people here probably know you, considering you came in with Tia's raid, but why don't you introduce yourself anyway?
Good evening, viewers. I am Tundra, the king of degenerates and the god of all visual novels. I do not stream almost at all anymore, so good luck catching me anywhere but in Tia's stream. And tonight I am going to be playing the role of your daddy.
Mine?
Phrasing?
There he is.
The king of degenerates is my dad?
Well, it's kind of
I mean, that
Lawrence
makes
of how
sense.
someone pointed out the world of difference between "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned," and "I'm sorry, Daddy, I've been bad."
I like how earlier he didn't want to say that to me about my role, but now here he is.
The camera
Put
changes
up to
things.
the plate.
Yeah,
Y'all gave me permission, so.
yeah. Word choice is everything, isn't it?
Oh my God.
Now I get to tell you phrasing. Phrasing.
But yeah, so let's see here. With that, like I said, we're going to be doing Jugemu first. There are a couple of translator note type things here, but we're going to share those after the story because we don't want to disrupt the flow. But the short of it going into this is it's about the classic problem of, okay, our family has this new DLC, what do we call it? So, with that, I will be in Japanese. I will be narrating it. I'm doing Hachigoro, the father. Rika will be playing the wife, and Ten will be playing the priest. And then on the English side, Tundra will be narrating and playing the priest. Decaf will be doing Hachi, and the wife will be played by Scoot.
Hi.
So, では始めよう。ここの東西、いろんな神様がございます。外国の神様、キリスト教やイスラム教の神様なんかは、人間どもの雑事を一定に引き受けて、全責任を負っていらっしゃるそうで、誠にご苦労な話でございますな。そこへ行きますと、日本の国の神様は、これは打って変わって権限の一極集中ということはございません。一応、総理大臣のような神様はいらっしゃるんでございますが、さて、日常の細々としたことは、 というと、それぞれ担当の神様が控えていらっしゃって、すべてそちらにお任せでございます。中でも縁結びなんか講義制で決められるんですな。昔は金月と申しました。全国の神様が出雲へ集まって1ヶ月にわたる会議を開きます。全国縁結び連絡協議会ですな。若い男女とどれをくっつけるか、ここで話し合って決める。だから、妙な特付けられたり、三角関係になったりしても、文句を言っていく先がどうもはっきりいたしません。まあ、今も昔も、神姿のありようは似たようなもののようでございます。
By comparison, Japanese God's authority isn't as concentrated. There's one that kind of serves as the prime minister of sorts, but, well, as far as the minutiae of daily life is concerned, those responsibilities are divided up across several deities to whom all is entrusted. Fates are decided among them in a representative type of system. Long ago, this was known as the Month Without Gods. Across Japan, all the gods would gather at Izumo, where they would be in session for a month, kind of like a nationwide matchmaking council. They'd come together to discuss which young men and women should be joined together. Therefore, if someone ended up matched with someone weird or a triangular relationship formed, there really wasn't any clear responsible party to whom you could complain. Then, as now, it kind of resembles how marriages in the upper classes work.
まあ、そんなこんなで、なって夫婦が出来上がります。やがて、まあ、いろんなことをやっている間に、めでたくご解任ということになる。と月10日経ちましてと、おぎゃーっとベビーが生まれて、マイルと三段でございます。
So, through a bit of this and that, you get a couple. However, well, while various things are going on thereafter, conception occurs. The next 9 months are spent in preparation for the arrival of a screaming baby.
さて、めでたくやや子が誕生という段になりますと、今も昔も変わらず、最初に親御さんが悩まされるのが、お子様の名前ですな。こればっかりは本人に相談するわけにも参りません。名前にもその時々の流行というものがありますから、古臭い名前は嫌だと言って派手すぎるのも品がないし、平凡なのはかわいそうだけど、妙な名をつけて後で恨まれてもつまらない。などといろんなことを考えまして、結局誰かに相談しようなんてことになりますな。
That's all wonderful and worth celebrating. One thing that remains unchanged since long ago is the dead dread parents have of that first duty, naming their child. This is the one topic where you can't discuss it with the party most affected by it. What names are popular at any given time is forever changing. Nobody wants an old-fashioned name, but if you choose too fancy of a name, it's seen as tasteless. An average name just makes you pity the child. However, if you give them an unusual name, then they may end up holding a grudge against you. While the parents are considering their options, they start wondering who they can turn to for advice.
よくたると、評判の記者のところへ行く。近所の物知りのご隠居に相談する。実家のおじいちゃん、おばあちゃんに尋ねてみる。いろいろございますが、昔やってと、旦那寺のお嬢さんに名付け親になってもらうなんてことがよくありましたそうで。
A popular choice is to go to a reputable fortune teller. Discussing it with a knowledgeable local retiree or one's grandparents are also common. There are many different options, however, it seems that back in the day, a lot of people used to consult with the priest at their family's temple.
おい、おっかー
Hey, Mom! Mom!
なんだよ。赤ん坊が起きちまうよ。
What? You'll wake the baby.
あれだな。赤ん坊の寝顔なんざ、いくら見てっても見分けないもんだな。
A baby sleeping face. No matter how much I look at it, I'll never tire of it.
そうかい？いくら見たってそう変わり映えしないんじゃない？
Really now? It's not like it gets that much better if you just stare at it, no?
そうでもねえぜ。まだ生まれて何日も経ってないのに、ずいぶんしっかりしてきたんじゃねえか？
I guess it hasn't been that long since he was born, so I guess we're still both giving it our all at this stage, no?
そうだね。生まれたての時は真っ赤でさ、シワシワで頼れなくてさ。
You're right, but when he was born, he was bright red and covered in wrinkles. I guess looks can be deceiving.
なんか面構えが偉そうになってやきやがったぜ、このガキ。明日あたり歩き出すんじゃねえか？
What's with this pompous look he's got on his face? No, little brat. Does he think he's going off for a walk tomorrow or something?
それは無理だよ。
There's no way that's happening.
来月にはヒゲが生えてきたりして、そのうち浄土画用絵が始めやがるぜ。
Next month, he'll start growing a beard. From there, he'll start hitting the brothels, no?
バカ言ってんじゃないよ、この人は。明日でやっとお七夜なんだよ。
Don't go trying to pawn him off too fast by saying stupid things. Tomorrow's his 7th night.
お七夜？なんだそりゃ。七夜へ挨拶に行くのか？まあ、そりゃそうだな。これから先ずっと世話になるんだからな。これがうちのせがれでございます。親父と共に変わらぬごひいきお願います。
Pawned him? What do you mean? Should I take him down and introduce him to them? Well, maybe I should. After all, they'll be helping take care of him from now on, no? This is my heir. Please show a bit of favor to him the way you do his father.
何言ってんだよ。違うよ、まったく。貧乏くさいこと言わないでおくれよ。7つ目の夜って意味だよ。名前をつける日なんだよ。
What? No. Seriously, stop sounding like a poor person. I'm talking about his 7th night. You know, when we're supposed to name him.
なんだ、その日があるのか。そりゃそうだよな。いつまでもこのガキじゃ具合悪いやな。で、どんな名前をつけようか。俺がハジゴロだから、クロロなんてどうだ？
What? There's a specific date for that? I guess there is. We can't just keep saying, this kid that starts feeling weird after a while. So what kind of name should we go with? My name's Hachigoro, so how does Kuroro sound?
よしとくれよ、そんないい加減な名前。
Stop it. Enough with these stupid suggestions.
お前、いい加減って言い草はねえだろ？
I'm not being stupid!
第一、クローローなんて、いかにも先々苦労が絶えなさそうな名前じゃないか。あたしゃさ、もっと達者で長生きができてさ、おまんまの苦労をせずに済むような名前をつけてやりたいんだよ。
Well, for starters, Kuroro sounds too much like Kurashi. It makes it sound like he's going to face all kinds of hardships in his life. I want him to have a name that makes him sound like someone who's talented and who's going to live a long life without having to suffer.
まあ、それにこうしたことはねえけどよ。
Well, I've got no ideas there.
どうだろうね。お寺のお坊さんにつけてもらうってのは。
What should we do? How about we ask the monk at the nearby temple to give him one?
寺の坊主？よっせえよ！縁起でもねえ寺なんざ。死にが出た時にしか用がねえじゃねえか。坊主なんぞに名前を付けられた日には、弔いの申し込みようなもんだ。
The monk at the temple? Give it up. There's nothing good to come of that. After all, The only reason you need to see a temple is when dealing with a dead person. When he gives that person a name, it marks the start of the mourning period.
バカをおいでないよ。いいかい？今日が基地に帰るって言葉があるんだから。それにお寺のお坊さんってのは物知りなんだから。経文に出てくるおめでたいありがたい言葉を担当して知ってるんだよ。お前さんがない知恵縛るよりもっとよっぽどどこの子のためにいい名前を考えてくれるのに違いないんだ。おめでたくて長生きができるような名前をお願いしますって頼んでおくれ。あんた父親の初仕事だよ。
Stop saying stupid things. Get it? They say good can come out of misfortune, no? The monk at the temple is quite knowledgeable after all. He'll know all matter of sutras with worthy choices. It'll get us further than trying to squeeze a decent idea out of your ignorance. Just go up to him and tell him that you're counting on him for an optimistic name that implies he'll live a long life. After all, this is your first job as a father.
父親のか。じゃあ、早速行ってくるよ。
Father? Alright, I'll go straight away.
ちょっと待ちなよ。もう夜中だよ。明日にしなさい。
Hold on, it's still the middle of the night. Head over tomorrow.
さて、翌朝のことでございます。もう8頃はいても立ってもいられませんで、秋睦の鐘と同時に長屋を飛び出しますと、旦那でやってまいります。
Soon the following morning arrived. A restless Hachigoro flew out of the house at the stroke of 6 on his way to the family temple.
およす、ごめんください。お嬢さんいますか？
Good morning! Excuse me, Mr. Priest! You here?
え？ああ、これは八五郎さんではないか。お珍しい。えらく早くに血相書いて何かございましたかな？
Yeah? Hachigoro, right? This is unusual. It's quite early and you're looking rather pale. Has something happened?
実はお嬢さんにお願い事がございまして。
Well, you see, I've got a favor to ask.
願い事？はて、お前さん、最近お子ができたと聞いておりましたが、高層町に行き先切っての願い事は、さては弔いの。
Favor? I see. I'd heard you had a child recently. To be here breathless at this hour. I'll start getting ready for the funeral.
バカなこと言っちゃいけない。そうじゃねえんで。兵士に生まれたってのが、オセアローのガキのとこの坊ちゃんでね。こいつが今日で、消失じゃねえ。おしちながれ、じゃねえ。
No, not that. It's nothing like that. We just gave birth to a little brat, and today's 7 days, so I think, we're supposed to, pawn him off or something.
おしちや？
You mean the 7th night?
そうじゃなんてさ、それでもって物知りで訳知りで腹黒いお嬢さんに高慢式で小綺麗な名前をつけてもらえてってなわけで切ってわけなんでさ名前つけてくれ。
Yes, 7th night. That's what it was. With that in mind, I thought that a knowledgeable, worldly schemer like you should be able to give him a snobby name, so I came over. So, a name. Give him a name.
まあ、奥へ上がってちょっと落ち着きなさい。そうか、男の子が、それはおめでたい。おほほほ。いや、お前さんの家の後通りの名付け親になれるとは、絶相としても身に余る幸せじゃ。お役に立てることでしたらいくらでも骨折りいたしますぞ。
Well, come on in and calm down a bit. A boy, eh? That's definitely something to celebrate. Well, now that you become a parent, you have someone to carry your name. It's an undeserved pleasure for me to assist you in your duty as the parent responsible for naming him. I'll do whatever I can to be of assistance. So, what type of name do you wish?
いやー、どのようななんてことはねえんですけどね。カカの家にはおめでたくて仲いい気ができそうで、食いっぱかりのね名前がいいじゃねえかってんですけどね。そんな名前の出物ありますか？
Well, I don't have any particular preference, but the mother wants a good name. Something optimistic that sounds like someone capable who will live a long life without having to worry about where his next meal will come from. You have any, bargains like that?
出物ということがあるか。はあはあ、なるほど。長生きか。親ならばこそじゃな。こんなのはどうじゃな。鶴は千年という言葉がある通り、鶴は大層長生きをする鳥だそうな。しかも誇り高く、気高く、潔い鳥だそうで、大層おめでたい。どうじゃな、鶴之助、鶴太郎なぞは。
Bargains, eh? I see. Long life. Naturally, that would be a parent's wish. How about this? There's a proverb that says cranes live for 1,000 years. Accordingly, these birds are associated with long lives. On top of that, they're proud, noble, and manly birds. Truly a worthy choice. How's that sound? Something like Tsurunosuke or Tsurutaro?
千年？それはちょっとケチくさくねえですか？もう一声長生きの名前ってねえですか？
1,000 years? That's being a bit cheap, isn't it? Do you have another choice for long life?
千年で不足なら亀は万年というぞ。亀之助、亀太郎ではどうじゃ。
If 1,000 years is insufficient, it's also said that turtles live for 10,000 years. How about Kamenosuke or Kametaro?
万年で死んじまうんですか？もう親不幸なガキだ。親より先に死ぬ。
He'll die after 10,000 years. Such an ungrateful child to die before his parents.
お前さん、一体何歳まで生きるつもりじゃ？
Hey, how long do you expect to live?
お嬢さん、そんな期限付きの名前なんてのは景気悪いや。無期限の名前ってのはないですか？一生涯でずっと死なねえような。
I get it. Giving someone a name with an unlimited lifespan is bad for the funeral business, but don't you have any names that don't put a limit on it? One that says he'll live his whole life without dying.
お前さん、それは無理というものじゃ。人間、おぎゃーっと生まれたのが死する始めというぞ。不老不死というのは望んでも叶えられるものではない。また望むべきものでもない。いや、そうじゃ。今思い出したが、無期限の寿命を表す言葉がお経の中にあるなあ。お前さんは知るまいがな。無料儒教という阿弥陀様のありがたいお経じゃ。ナムアミダブ。ナムアミダブ。I don't know how long someone to say that. その中に無料じゃという言葉がある。これが計り知らない寿命というような意味じゃ。それをと言って子供の名が無料寿というのもおかしいが、どうじゃな。これを含んで言葉としてジュゲムというのは。
What you're asking for is impossible. From the moment a newborn cries for the first time, he's already started to die. No matter how much you wish for it, nobody is immune to aging or death. I think I've got something. There's a sutra that talks about an unlimited lifespan. You probably aren't familiar with it. It's called the Moryoju Kyo. And it's considered quite favorable by Amida Buddha. Namu Amidabu, Namu Amidabu. There's a particular phrase within it that talks about life beyond measure. If we tried to take the readings of the key kanji from the phrase and turn them into a child's name, we end up with Muryoju. No, that's a bit odd. How about this? Swap a character out and move things around a bit and you get Jugemu.
Jugemu. 無期限の寿命？そりゃ長生きしそうだ。そういうの他にも何かありませんかね？
Jugemu. Unlimited lifespan. That sure sounds like he's going to live for a long time. Do you have any others like it?
では同じく教文に出てくる言葉じゃが、五劫の擦り切れというのはどうじゃ？
Well, there's another phrase from the same sutra. Gokō-no Surikire. How about that?
思考、ごっこっては知ってますけど、すり切れって何です？
I'm familiar with Shiko and Gokō, but what's this Surikire bit all about?
お前さんの言っておるのは花札ではないか？五劫の擦り切れ、こんな言葉はよほど額がないと出るものではないぞ。こうというのはな、時を表す言葉じゃ。あるところに十里四方もある大岩があってな、そこへ3000年に一度天神が天下りしてきている。羽衣という薄い着物です。で、その岩をさらりとするのじゃ。こうして3000年に一度さらりとやられた岩が擦り切れなくなってしまうまでの時間を一向というのじゃ。それがいつで五行の擦り切れとは、すなわち果てがないのも当然じゃな。
Well done.
You're talking about winning hands in a card game? The phrase is Gokō-no Surikire. It's not something someone who hasn't studied is likely to know. The ko in Gokō is a measure of time. There's a particular rock, you see, where once every 3,000 years a goddess descends, and the delicate fabric of her kimono just barely brushes it, ever so slightly. The period of 3,000-year cycles it takes for these light touches to split the rock in two are a ko. Thus, 5 such periods are Gokō. Thus, Gokō no Surikire refers to a time obviously beyond all measure.
なるほど。いやー、これはさすがにお嬢さん、格がありますね。他になんかありませんか？
I see. Man, you really do know your stuff. Any others?
カイジャリ水魚というのがある。
How about Kaijarisuigyo?
カイジャリ、何なんです、そいつは。
Kaijari... What on earth?
海の砂利、水に住む魚。数えても数え尽くせないものじゃ。
Kaijari refers to the sands of the ocean, while Suigyo refers to the fish in the water. Neither of them are able to be counted.
ああ、そりゃそうだ。
I see!
Suigyōmatsu、Unraimatsu、Fūraimatsuというのはどうじゃ。水の行く末、雲の来る末、風の来る末、これらは皆果てしない。
How about Suigyōmatsu, Unraimatsu, or Fūraimatsu, referring respectively to where the waters, clouds, and winds all hail from, all of which are quite far away from here.
いいよ。もう一声。
Alright, let's have another!
なんじゃそりゃ。そうじゃな。人として生まれてきて生きていく上で大切なものといえば、食う寝るところに住むところ。これがそのあるということは誠にありがたいことじゃ。
What the? Okay. As far as people are concerned, after living, the most important things are having a roof over one's head where you can eat and sleep. That is, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro. Such a name will surely ensure that all his needs will be provided for.
ああ、そりゃそうだ。カカもそんなことを言ってしましたけど、ああ、それさえあとは、なんとかなりますからね。
I see. Well, the mother did say she wanted something like that. With something like this, we should be able to make it work.
ヤブコウジという植物がある。これは昔から百両金を表す印として用いられることもあってな。大層おめでたいとされておるな。
There's also a plant known as Yaburakōji that has been a symbol for wealth since ancient times. Certainly a laudable name, no?
はあ、ヤブコウジですか？
Yaburakōji.
昔、モロコシにパイポという国があってな。そこにシューリンガンという王様とグーリンダイという大き先があったそうじゃ。その間に生まれたのがポンポコピーとポンポコナーという二人の姫君。この二人が大層長生きをしたそうじゃ。
In ancient China, there used to be a kingdom known as Paipo, ruled by a king Shūringan and his wife Gūrindai. They also had two daughters, Ponpokopi and Ponpokona. It appears that they both lived long lives as well.
なんじゃ疑っておるのか？
What? You think I'm pulling your leg?
いや、そういうわけじゃねえんですけどね。他に何かありませんか？
No, nothing like that. So got anything else?
まあ、わかりやすいところでは、長く久しい命と書いて、長久命。これなんか、なかなかいいぞ。
Well, we can always go for the direct route. If we take the kanji from long, long life, that gives us Chōkyūmei. That's not bad.
もう一つ何か？
Nice. How about one more?
長介、どうじゃ？
Shōsuke. How's that?
なんかだんだんあっさりした名前になってきやしたね。もう一丁おまけで。
It seems you're putting less effort into these as we go along. How about you put some effort into just one more?
もうこのくらいでよかろう。
Really? I think we've got enough already.
それやそうな顔しなくても、まあ、随分考えてもらいましたから、この辺でなんとか手打ちにしやしょう。じゃあ、そいつを全部紙を書いてください。関わり見せて相談しますから。
Don't give me that look. Well, we've got a lot to work with, so we'll figure something out. So please write them all down, will you? That way I can show them to the mother, and we can discuss what to go with.
今のを紙に全部わしが書くのか？
最初の方はもう忘れたぞ。
Now you want to write down all of them? And you want me to do it? I've already forgotten the first ones.
それでもなんとか思い出してもらって、長々と書いた巻き紙を持って学校さん家へと飛んで帰ります。
Somehow they managed to remember most of them and wrote them out on an especially long scroll, which Hachigoro rushed home with.
おっか、名前考えてもらったぞ。この紙を見ろよ、この紙を。
Mom, we've come up with some names. Have a look at this paper.
まあ、随分といろいろ書いてもらったね。
Well, there's quite a bit on here.
それ、みんな曰く因縁があるのをめでて名前だそうだ。
And everyone says all of them are fated for greatness.
ジュゲム？なんだよこのジュゲムって。なんか毛虫みたいでやだね。
Jugemu? What's this Jugemu? It sounds like a bug. No way.
毛虫じゃねえ、パツワタあるぞ。そりゃ、おめえ、アミラさんがらみんの由緒ある名前だそう。ジューってものがさ、煙に巻くんだ。めでてえだろ。
Hey, watch who you call a bug. Karma will get you for it. Buddha himself came up with that one. It's about Jew something wrapped up in Camu. Great, isn't it?
そうかい？私には何が何だかわからないけどね。これみんな人の名前かい？
Is that so? I don't know any of things. I don't know anything about any of these. Are they really names for people?
そうさ。だから、この中から一つ選びなよ。
Of course. So, pick one from the list.
私にはよくわからないよ。その、曰く因縁ってやつが。お前さん、お嬢さんから聞いてきたんだろ。お前さんが決めておくれよ。
I don't know anything about this fated for greatness business you discussed with the priest, right? You pick one.
よせよ。俺はこう見えてもエロっ子でね。右の耳で聞いても左の耳から出ていくじゃね。聞いたことなんざいちいち覚えておけるけ？
Don't try that with me. I'm a pure fanatico. Words go in one ear and out the other. I don't remember a thing.
何を自慢してるんだよ。
You're not supposed to be that proud of it.
だいたいさ、今はこれがいいと思ってもさ、後であっちにしときゃよかった、こっちもよかった。なんて思うに違えねえんだ。だからさ、いっそのこと、これ残らず名前にしちまおう。
Anyway, this one's good, and that one's good, this one's good, too. I can't pick one. Tell you what, let's just make the whole list his name.
それ全部？それじゃあ、ちょっと長すぎないかい？
All of them? But that's just a bit too long, isn't it?
んだよ。芝居なんか見てもさ、やろってのは、なきえ名前つけてるものだよ。なんとかなんとかの神なんとか、とかさ。
It's fine. It'll be like some great actor type with a really long name. Something like something god of something like that.
お前さんのはなんとかばかりだね。
You're the one that's here full of something.
うるせえ。なんだって悲しねえや。デイチ、少しくらい長えからって捨てちまうのはもったいねえや。
Shut up. I'm fine with anything. Furthermore, while it might be a bit long, it'd be a shame to let any of these great names go to waste.
と、子供に長い名前をつけました。
And thus the child was named.
さて、 名前の長さはほどほどがよろしいようで、年寄りが、ほら、竹棒、いないいない、パーンなんてしましてと、竹棒もニコニコ笑ってくれましょうが、ここんちの子はそうはいきませんな。
Well, the length of a name usually isn't that big of an issue. When an elder is playing with a child, they may do something like, "Hey there, Take, peekaboo," making the child smile and laugh. With this child, however, it was a bit different.
ほら、Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire, Kaijarisuigyo-no, Unraimatsu, Fūraimatsu, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro, Yaburakōji-no Burakōji, Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan, Shūringan-no Gūrindai, Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no, Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke, Inai Inai, Bah!
Hey there, Jugemu Jugemu, Gokō-no Surikire, Kaijarisuigyo-no, Unraimatsu, Fūraimatsu, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro, Yaburakōji-no Burakōji, Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan, Shūringan-no Gūrindai, Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no, Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke, pick up.
Yeah! Oji-chan, 死んじゃった!
Oh no, Grandpa just died!
なんて、一息で言うと、命がけですな。
Clearly, trying to say it all in one breath was to take one's life into their own hands.
はい、ごめんなさいよ。
Excuse me.
ノリアのばあさん、いらっしゃい。
It's the old lady from the nori shop. Welcome.
赤ちゃんに名前がついたんだけどね。おめでとさん。なんたって、あたしゃ、この年だからね、間違えちゃいけないから、紙を見ながら言うからね、間違ってたら教えてくれよ。Jugemu, oh wait, is this like
Yep, you get to do the whole name now.
okay. Okay.
It's written out for you at least, so.
Yeah. Jugemu Jugemu, Gokō-no Surikire, Kaijarisuigyo-no, Unraimatsu, Fūraimatsu, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro, Yaburakōji-no Burakōji, Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan, Shūringan-no Gūrindai, Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no, Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke さん。何万ダブ何万ダブ。お証拠はどこだい？
I heard about the child's name. Congratulations. At my age, I didn't want to mix up the name, so I wrote it down on this piece of paper so I could remember it. Let's see. Jugemu Jugemu, Gokō-no Surikire, Kaijarisuigyo-no, Unraimatsu, Fūraimatsu, Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro, Yaburakōji-no Burakōji, Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan, Shūringan-no Gūrindai, Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no, Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke. Where should I light the incense for him?
うちの子は死んじゃいねえ
He's not dead!
なんて調子で、騒ぎは一向に収まりませんが、それでも、このおめでたい名前のおかげですが、Jugemu Jugemu Gokōの、いや、要するにこの子は病気もせず、怪我もせず大きくなりました。いよいよ学校へ上がる年になりました。その入学式の当日でございます。朝早く近所の子供たちが迎えに参りまして。
Due to situations like this, the fuss over the name never completely died down. He continued to live in the shadow of that grand name, Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no. Well, you get the idea. Because of it, the child never got sick or injured. He was quite a healthy boy. Eventually, he hit school age. On the first day of school, the neighborhood children gathered to pick him up.
Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaijarisuigyo-no Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke-chan Gakko ikō.
Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaijarisuigyo-Matsu Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke-chan. Let's go to school.
おやまあ、たけちゃんたち、朝早いんだね。うちのジュゲムジュゲムここの水魚松、あれ、カイジャリ水魚松、Unraimatsu、Fūraimatsu、クーネルところに住むところ、Yaburakōji-のBurakōji、パイポパイポ、Shūringan、Shūringan-no Gūrindai、のポンポコピーのポンポコナーの、Chōkyūmei-no Chōsukeは、まだ寝てるんだよ。ごめんね。今起こしてくるから、ちょっと待っててね。これ、ジュゲムジュゲムここの水魚松、Unraimatsu、Fūraimatsu、クーネルところに住むところ、Yaburakōji-no Burakōji、パイポパイポ、Shūringan-no Gūrindai、のポンポコピーのポンポコナーの、Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke、起きなさい。まったく、いつも寝てるつもりだい。今日から学校だって言うのに。起きなさい、起きなったら。ちょいと、お前さん。ジュゲル、ここの水魚松、Unraimatsu、Fūraimatsu、クーネルところに住むところ、Yaburakōji-no Burakōji、パイポパイポ、Shūringan-no Gūrindai、のPonpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no、Chōkyūmei-no Chōsukeったら、まだ起きないんだよ。お前さんから叱ってやっておくれよ。
Oh my! Okay, you and your friends are here really early. My little Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaji-sensei Shūringan-no Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke is still sleeping. I'm sorry. I'll go fetch him. Please wait a moment. Hey, Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Shūringan-no Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke. Get up! Just how late do you plan on sleeping in? School starts today. Get up! If you aren't going to get up, you're the father. Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaji-sensei Shūringan-no Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke still hasn't gotten up yet. You should scold them too.
何学校上がる初日から寝ぼった。どういう条件でとんでもねえ野郎だ。おJugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaijarisuigyo-no Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke. 起きやがれ!
What? He slept in on the first day of school? Ungrateful brat! Hey! Jugemu Jugemu Gokō-no Surikire Kaijarisuigyo-Matsu Unraimatsu Fūraimatsu Kuunerutokoro-ni Sumutokoro Yaburakōji-no Burakōji Paipopaipo Paipo-no Shūringan Shūringan-no Gūrindai Gūrindai-no Ponpokopī-no Ponpokonā-no Chōkyūmei-no Chōsuke. Get your butt out of bed!
おじちゃん、もう学校夏休みになっちゃったよ。
Hey, mister, it's already summer vacation.
お後がよろしいようで。That's the end of Jugemu there.
Amazing!
Uh, the first
Okay,
time
you
we
did
performed...
awesome. Let's say that super fast.
Yeah.
I was trying not to congratulate you, break character.
The first time we performed that one on stream, the friend that was doing the mom's voice in English was very nervous about having to say the names. It's like, so we were reassuring her, it's like, don't worry, there's only one line where you have to say it. And I forgot that one line had her say it
3 times.
You did so well! You said it so bad.
No, everybody really did a great job there. And 10, you really nailed that old man voice. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you were
Thank you.
you were a great priest.
Yeah.
It was so good.
You
Yeah.
guys did great too.
Yeah.
I was struggling with some of
Oh
them.
my
The
god.
priest voice in Japanese.
That was okay. That made me
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, there's definitely some unusual language sometimes that appears in Rakugo here, because a lot of it, frankly, set in, Meiji era up through about Taisho era type stuff. So, yeah. And sometimes just the phrasings in general kind of due to the situations or things that you don't encounter in modern daily life situations. So, Rika, you in particular mentioned you hadn't heard this one before. What do you think of it?
It's so funny. I couldn't help but like I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was like cracking up the whole time.
I like how at the end they're getting him for his first day at the school, but they're trying to wake him up, and it takes so long that it just like the end of the school year is right there, right after the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
that's great.
There were a couple of variations on. Oh, go ahead, Tim.
I like the part with the grandma from the nori shop, how she thinks she's dead. She's like,
Yeah.
what now? She thinks it's like a sutra.
Yeah. Now, there are a couple of variations on the story here. This one did, hey, it's already summer vacation, but there are other ones where, where like he takes a bump on the head, for example. By the time it takes everybody to repeat his name several times to call the doctor, get over, the bump's already healed, kind of a thing. But actually, some interesting bits. We mentioned we were going to save the translator's note kind of items for later. So we'll go ahead and do it now at the intermission here. But you'll note in the initial conversation with the parents that, the moment Mom said, well, let's go talk to the temple about this, Dad's like, no, absolutely not. That's like literally cursed. And Rika, being Japanese, if you want to shed some light or expand on these comments, please feel free to. But basically, when someone dies in Japan, the belief is that, by continuing to speak the name of the dead person, you're kind of invoking their spirit. And so as a result, in Buddhist funeral, they usually give a new name to the deceased so that they become attached to that name, and you can still use their regular name in day-to-day life thereafter. And much like how here in the U.S., you end up with funeral homes kind of taking people for a ride for like, well, you want to get your mom the deluxe casket here with the plush lining and all that because you care about your mom, right? It's a
she's
similar.
Been using it for a long time.
I mean, technically she will be, but yeah, it's a similar kind of deal with these posthumous names in Japan, where every kanji you add to the name can be like, tens of thousands of yen or more to add to it. It's a real moneymaker, which is part of the reason why, but it's like, again, you're going there for a name for a dead person, which is why Hachigoro was like, no, we're not going there for a name for a baby. And that's why everybody else is also thinking, oh, so he's dead. That's why I should start the funeral preparations and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when you have like a butsudan, like a Buddha shrine at home, for your like a past loved ones, like you won't see like their names on the. You won't see their names. You'll decorate it with their god names.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And and the kanji will have to do with like what kind of person or what they did during their life.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you see scenes set in like Japanese cemeteries, for example, a lot of the time they'll have a single grave for an entire family there. And the boards you see stuck in around the marker there are the names for the people, the posthumous names for the people that have been interred there.
Yeah. And you'll like light incense and like put like offerings.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Another interesting bit as well is that there's a taboo in Japan that you're not supposed to write people's names in red. This also comes from funerary practice. Where in cases where you do have an individual grave, you might still have, like for a couple, for example, where one of the spouses died first, but to save on expenses, they might engrave both names on the stone at the same time. In those cases, the surviving spouse's name is painted in red. The engraving is filled with red paint to show that they're in fact still alive. And then it's washed out once they are interred in the grave there.
All right. I want to say this before I just dip without a word.
Yeah.
I am going to go sleep now. Thanks for inviting me to this. It was fun, and also happy birthday again.
Oh, thank you, Scoot, and thank you very much for joining us. It's been a lot of fun having you here.
Yeah.
Bye, Scoot.
My
It was fun.
practice
Night.
paid off. I said it so fast at the end. I'm
You
happy.
did wonderful.
So many times. So many times.
So many.
Alright, see you guys.
Farewell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell.